Hey everybody! We are here live in our Day of Giving Kitten Cuddle booth. We're going to wait a little bit, see who joins us to hang out with some kittens. I'm Brandon, this is Laura Lee, who can answer a lot of your important kitten questions. If you leave them in the comment section, we'll get to them. Alright, this is the lovey one. Also likes to climb on you. These are 3 of how many?
5.
5 of our fire kittens. It's a litter of kittens named after fire, which is great during the summer. So we got a brush fire, wild fire,
Spitfire,
Starfire, yeah, all the fires. We didn't check these ones first to figure out who they are, but they're on fire. All right. Thank you for joining us for Day of Giving, our Kitten Cuddle booth. And these are the same kittens that we're going to have tomorrow?
Yeah.
We'll have a Kitten Cuddle booth tomorrow for our 125th birthday party. And you'll go ahead and be able to cuddle with these kittens and a few of their siblings. I'm going to see if I can't find your questions. If there are any questions, feel free to give us some questions. Otherwise, we're just going to play with kittens and we'll get paid either way, so it's great for us, I think. Let's see. Do you have any comments yet? No comments yet. Alright. Well, if you have a lingering kitten question, let us know. It's been a kind of a wild kitten season, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are their names? Okay, Brad. Yeah, they are. Well, we haven't figured out these ones yet. They're all named after fire. So we've got like Wildfire, Spitfire, Brushfire, Starfire, maybe Crossfire. That'd be a good one. Did we not? All right. Well, that's a cool name. I'm gonna steal it for a cat someday. I'll call him Crossfire. Yeah. Yeah. And so, like I said earlier, if anybody hasn't jumped in yet, these are some of the kittens that will be available tomorrow for our 125th birthday party for a Kitten Cuddle booth that will be open to the public. Come on in and give them some cuddles. Just want to let you all know we've got our Day of Giving going on all day today. We've got a lot of amazing people, donors, and corporate sponsors who are helping us save and serve pets, and all of your donations made today all the way up until midnight will be matched. So you can double your impact. That means 1, 2 kittens. So you want to help 1 kitten, you're going to help 2. Just deal with it. Yeah. So I want to thank our corporate sponsors, Amazon, Rover, Trupanion, Fuzzy, KeyBank, and BCA Animal Hospitals. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. This is the wildest one right here. So if anybody doesn't want to sleep, you just started a new job and you don't like sleeping, that's the one you want right there. Yeah, wild kitten season. We've had a lot more. We did not predict having this many kittens this season. So yeah. And we've had more kittens. We've had more sick kittens, unfortunately, coming in with things like pan luke, ringworm, bad attitudes, URIs,
yeah.
Upper respiratory infections. Those are fairly common. Yeah. So none of them are afraid of heights, as you can see. Let's see, what a question. Yes. For Cheryl Hopkins, so they've had shots and fixed everything. Yes, all of our cats and dogs get spayed and neutered. They get all the vaccines that they need for their age group. Kittens that are adopted at this age will probably need a lot more vaccinations up until a certain point. Correct? Yeah. Oh. Ah. Okay, she's fine. I keep forgetting kittens. They bounce. But yeah, they get all their shots. They're microchipped, so if they ever get lost and somebody finds them, they bring them to the shelter. We can microchip, we can scan them and make sure, oh, they belong to you, and give you a call and have them come get them. Yeah. Oh.
And this group all just got altered yesterday. A couple of their siblings are in surgery today, and then they'll be all ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually not that. Space surgery is a little bit more difficult than neuter surgeries, but they bounce back incredibly quickly. Yeah. Yeah. And a question I get a lot, it's not technically a question about kittens, but for all the pets, people always say, what does pre-select mean when you see it on the website? Pre-select just means they're not available to go home yet, but they are available to put a hold on for adoption. And that usually is because they're waiting to get spayed or neutered. So usually they are able to go home the day after they are spayed and neutered. They get their spay and neuter, and they just kind of need, you know, that next 12 hours or so to relax, settle down, not overdo it. These all got spayed and neutered yesterday. As you can see, they are active. They are doing great. Even if I had minor surgery, I probably wouldn't be doing this the next day. But yeah, please check in with any of your questions that you might have about these kittens. Hi, friend. You know, I love you. You're not going to be available for adoption because I'm stealing you today. Oh, are we live?
Are we?
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not stealing the kitten. No. I was kidding about the stealing. Yeah. So again, thank you so much for joining us for our Day of Giving. It's happening all day, as the name implies. And we are raising critical funds to save and serve pets in need, like these fire kittens we've got here. That will also be at our birthday party tomorrow for some kitten cuddle booth action. That will be stuff, kittens that you can come cuddle. So be sure to come on in. RSVP. Yes, I know. I'm hitting all the talking points. I'm hitting all the talking points. Yes, all of your gifts will be matched today until midnight. Anything else? That means you can save and serve, we can save and serve twice as many pets with your donations, thanks to a lot of amazing matching donors and corporate sponsors. Do you have any more questions? What are some good kitten facts that we know? They're born, they can't see when they're born. That's fun. They can't regulate their body temperature. Yeah. So either mom or somebody else has to keep them warm with a heating pad or something like that.
They can't go to the bathrooms by themselves either for a few weeks.
Yeah. So mom, what, she like nuzzles them and makes them go to the bathroom?
It licks them, yeah.
Licks them. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
cat moms are great.
Yes, it's great to have cat moms.
They do a lot of work.
Yeah. PSA, if you see some kittens out and about and they look like they're clean and healthy, that means the mom's been taking care of them, so please do not disturb them. If they're in a dangerous spot, like in the middle of a road, move them somewhere close by. But you know, don't take them here because they are being well taken care of. If they look all gross and crusty, that probably means that they lost their mom, and then yeah, you would probably want to. Yeah, I mean, maybe give us a call or give RASC or Seattle Animal Shelter, whoever's your local animal shelter, give them a call and check in first. That's helpful because if they don't have their mom, that means we get to rub their rub their bellies, their lower regions, and help them go to the bathroom and feed them.
And it's some foster parents' job to do all of that.
Yeah, we have amazing foster parents. If you would like to join our foster network, please go to the website, seattlehumane.org, and say, hey, I want to foster a bunch of rambunctious kittens. I want to rub their lower sections until they pee-pee and poo. I want to feed them. How often do the kittens need to get fed?
Depending on the age, it could be every 2 to 3 hours when they're really young, or when they get older, it can be every 6 hours. But it all depends on the age. Whew.
Yeah. So shout out to the moms out there.
Both human and cat moms.
Human and cat moms, yeah. Mom, if you're watching, you've been shout outed. Yeah. And again, Laura Lee is an expert, has fostered many kittens in her day, and is happy to answer any of your kitten questions if you have any. We want this to be educational and fun. What are you doing back there?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. Yes, fine. We got this whole thing set up earlier, and I was in here 30 minutes before, and they are still playing. So if you want to know what the energy level of a kitten is like, this kitten has basically been doing this for an hour now.
And that's why it's great to adopt kittens in pairs. Then they can wear each other out.
Yeah. Now, there are how many kittens in the fire litter?
5.
5. That's an odd number. But you can also adopt kittens from different litters. You know, we want to make sure they like click and they gel and they get along. And it's funny because like kittens in different litters, or kittens in the same litter, like they can usually go home together and they're fine. But it seems like puppies are different. Like you can't bring puppies from the same litter; they get like a sibling complex at some point. It's like the Lion King, but with dogs. Somebody's gonna be a scar. Yeah.
Sometimes it's successful, but a lot of times it's better to have puppies have new friends, make more friends.
Yeah. I lived with my brothers for 18 years, and then I was like, you know, this is good.
We're done with that.
We're done with that. Yeah, I'll see you at Christmas. Look at you guys. Goodness. So, for those who are not good with sight, there are actually 3 kittens in here. One of them is on my person. I'm not going to tell you where. Okay, Laura Lee will tell you where.
Sorry, spoil it.
You ruined the mystery. It's not a growth on my neck. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions you'd like to ask about Seattle Humane, about kittens, about kitten season, we're happy to answer them. I haven't seen any new questions coming through. Again, this is our Day of Giving kitten cuddle booth. We will be doing this again tomorrow for the public to come in and cuddle with these kittens and the rest of their siblings who are in surgery right now. And we are currently, don't you hiss, we're currently raising funds to help save and serve cats and dogs and critters here in Washington and across the country. And all your donations are going to be matched up until midnight, so go ahead and go to the link that's been provided, or you'll find it at seattlehumane.org. There's a link to click on for Day of Giving. Once again, want to thank our corporate sponsors, Amazon, Rover, Trupanion, Fuzzy, KeyBank, and BCA Animal Hospitals for helping us out and being such generous supporters during our Day of Giving. Some other fun stuff about kittens that people should know.
So these guys are just about 8 weeks old. This is when they're really start to become really great predators. And they have really good motor skills right now. But just a couple of weeks ago, they would still be a little like uncoordinated, stumbling around. They're just starting to really get their eyesight and hearing set in about 6 weeks.
So up until then, they're kind of like drunk.
Stumbling
around.
Don't really know. They'll just run into things. But at this age, they're starting to really kind of understand what they can do.
Yeah. You'd think they were raising a pint with us last night at Optimism Brewing. Thank you, Optimism Brewing, donating $1 for every pint in September. And the beer is good. I can attest. I donated $4 to Seattle Humane yesterday between me and my wife. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That's right. That's healthy drinking. Here you go. Come on. Get it. What's that? Oh, you're the best. Yeah. again, thank you everybody for checking in. We're just going to play with these kittens for a while. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, we'll be here to answer them. And I think this will be saved on Facebook, so if you're actually eating during this lunch hour, you'll be able to check back in later, and if you want to pop a question in at that time, I'll go find Morley. Yeah. And she'll say, I'm actually doing stuff. And I'll say, okay, well, I'll type it in later. Yeah. They can just go forever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, you'll find all these cute birthday toys that we've procured for our 125th. So they'll be joining them again. But the wand toy apparently is
their favorite.
Their favorite, yeah. Yeah. It's a very emaciated looking bird, I guess in their minds. Yeah. How many kitties can be in a litter?
Ooh, that's a great question. Anywhere from 1 to 10.
1 to 10, wow.
I feel a typical number is around 6. But we have a couple of really big litters in foster right now.
Yeah. What's the biggest you've seen? 10?
I mean, I had a litter of 9 not too long ago.
Yeah. And you got another litter at home right now?
Yeah, but this one is just 2.
Yeah.
So it can vary wildly.
Yeah.
But if all these moms are having litters of 6 and they don't get altered, then that becomes a lot of kittens very quickly.
True. So my mom lives out in the woods, and she recently encountered a mom and her kittens, and she thought they were a little bit older. And there's an argument going on between her and my grandma, because you have to. Whether or not they're feral, semi-feral, can they? She was able to catch them and have them all spayed and neutered and stuff like that. But can kittens, is there a certain age you think where they're kind of too far gone to be domesticated, and they just work as a mouser better than a at-home cuddle in your lap?
Sure, yeah. So kittens have 2 primary socialization windows. So this is the ages where learning all these new experiences will really set in for them, so they can develop into very well-rounded cats. So the first big socialization window is between 2 and 7 weeks old. So this is if you're fostering, because you probably won't adopt a kitten at that age, but if you're fostering or if you find pets at that age, you'll want to make sure that if they're all healthy and everything, then you want to expose them to new experiences. So TV, if you have any healthy animals at home that like kittens, kids, and a lot of different people, so they get used to people. And then after that, they have another window at about 9 to 12 weeks old. So you can still work with them a lot during that time. And as they grow older, they'll be a little bit more resistant to new things and changes. But they can still learn. An old cat can still learn things.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
I have encountered a spicy kitten or 2 while working here at Seattle Humane. And I find most of them warm up pretty quickly with a little attention, the right amount of attention, little food. Yeah.
Food is the key.
Food is the key for basically anybody. Yeah. Humans, animals.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. This is, of course, our day of giving. We are raising much needed funds for Seattle Humane to save and serve pets in need. But if you would like to donate food to us while we're in here, that's great. Mm-hmm. I'll take a sandwich. I'm not picky, But thanks to a bunch of generous donors and corporate sponsors, we are going to be able to double your gift. All gifts will be matched today through midnight tonight. So go to seattlehumane.org or go to the link that's been provided on this live stream and give what you can, because it's going to be doubled. You want this cupcake? All this fake food's making me hungry. It does not smell good. Yeah. You gotta rub it on the kittens. Get the kitten smell. Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for showing up. We'll be here until everybody gets bored. So I can see how many people are watching, and I guess once we get to 0, I'll know that we've said something or done something, or the cats are no longer keeping your attention. Hopefully you've all found some food and are now sitting comfortably eating and watching these amazing kittens who will be available for adoption. Are they going to be available tomorrow? Or are they pretty soon?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow
they'll be
afternoon.
Available. Yep.
Yeah.
After they cuddle with
After they
everyone.
cuddle. After they basically cuddled with everybody during our birthday party, they will be available for adoption. So, bonus, they've been spayed, neutered, fed, microchipped. They've been socialized.
Yep.
And they've been pre-cuddled, if that's what you like, a pre-cuddled cat. Obviously, this one is going to need to leave in a carrier. We encourage people not to open those carriers until they get at least in their car. But I'm guessing this one's just going to leave on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pirate cat.
Maybe this is one that wants to be trained to walk on a harness and leave.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, that's Instagram worthy,
Yeah.
right?
Taking a little backpack or
A little
something.
backpack, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm in love with this one. I have a 16-year-old cat at home who probably does not need your energy. Does not need that energy. But if you're looking for energy, if you want double the energy, we encourage you to adopt kittens in pairs. We encourage you to donate during Day of Giving because your donation will be doubled thanks to our generous donors and sponsors. Yes, I know. So now's a great time if you've been thinking about making a donation. It will go toward helping spay and neuter pets, help feed the pets, help secure their cat litter. Cat litter is not cheap, and they can't go without it. It would be a much smellier work environment.
Yeah.
So we thank you for that. We also need funds, of course, to support our community medicine program, which helps out pets in need out in the community. We've got a wellness clinic coming up. You can find more information about that on Facebook or on our website at seattlehumane.org. We'll be going out and giving vaccines and checkups to cats and dogs, so be sure to check in on that. Hi. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love you so much. I love you so much. Look at this. Look at this. All right, cue the Sarah McLachlan and Day of Giving. Day of Giving. All right, there you go. I'll put you on top. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is our Day of Giving kitten cuddle booth. We've got a bunch of fire kittens. These ones just got out of surgery yesterday. They're going to be available Saturday afternoon once they get done cuddling with our amazing rescue squad. Come in for our birthday party, cuddle these kittens. I'm not sure how that's going to work. People are going to be cuddling with the kittens. They're going to be like wanting to sign the paperwork like while they're in the cuddle booth. So I would discourage any violence. You know, please, you know, line up in an orderly fashion. And we promise we'll actually have the names of these kittens figured out by then. They're all named after fires because it's summertime and why not? Wildfire, Starfire, Brushfire, Spitfire, no Crossfires. Starfire, yeah. What's another fire? Firefox. Yeah, anybody still use that? You know.
Are you gonna knock this down?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's that?
No, they're all about this one, Dwayne.
Yeah, I know.
This is when we discover what kind of prey they would get out in the wild. These guys seem like they would be bird hunters.
They would be bird hunters, which is not cute.
I mean,
it's not cute when they leave you a little surprise.
Yeah, when they're indoor, outdoor.
Yeah. We encourage indoor, I think.
Yeah.
It's good. We don't want them getting lost, which is why we microchip. So all these cats will be microchipped, spayed, neutered, so if they do get lost, they can scan them in the back and see, also update your microchip information if you haven't in a while. Please do that, because you might have moved and then we're like, contact you, change your number, we're calling a number that does not exist or belongs to somebody else, and they're like, I do not own a dog, I do not own a cat. But back to the prey drive and the birds, we do encourage indoor also because, you don't need these cats out there killing all the local wildlife, right?
It's also overall safer if the kitten can stay indoor for her whole life. That's the best option. But if they grew up outside and are currently indoor-outdoor, then that might be the environment that they need. So it all depends on the specific cat. But overall, indoor only is generally a safer, more healthy environment for kittens to grow up in.
That's true. There are some cats that come in here who have spent most of their lives outside, and if you don't let them outside every once in a while, they will just kind of...
They just need a little bit more enrichment.
Yeah. They will vent. They need to find their own enrichment out there, They need to feel the grass under their feet. Right. And something else I've noticed about kittens is they don't respond to catnip the way cats do. Is there an age when you can safely drug a cat with catnip?
Well, kittens, they just don't get the effect until about 6 months old. That's when some of those receptors start coming online. But not even all cats respond to catnip at all. So there are other catnip-like objects you can try if you find out that your cat doesn't like catnip, doesn't do well on catnip, ignores it. And there's some other alternatives that are now pretty easy to find in pet stores.
Yes, and some cats are really funny on catnip, and other cats, they can get kind of like they're a mean drunk.
Yeah.
So, just a little to test out, maybe.
All cats are individuals, so it's good to kind of trial out what your specific cat likes. But that's another good reason why having all these foster parents is really beneficial, because they can figure out kind of what the kitten or cat seems like they like, and then pass on that info later.
You never have enough shout outs to our amazing foster parents like Laura Lee. Like, a lot of our staff are working even when they're not working, fostering cats and dogs and the occasional critter, because a lot of animals do not come here in the best shape. Especially during kitten season, we have a lot of neonatal kittens who come here who are very young. They need to be kept alive through constant care.
Like you.
Like you.
You guys did.
That's what you guys did. And then when all of that is over and they're awesome and healthy, then they become available. Like, you get to skip all of that early the first 7 weeks of drama.
What do you think?
These are hardier kittens than what you see when they've just come out of the mom. You just got a little cat butt action there, Laura Lee.
Hi, what do you think?
But having fostered for as many years as you have, I'm sure that happens.
Nothing happens.
It is a hazard of the job. What are you doing over there? You gonna come play too?
Come down?
Great. Well, we are here for a little longer. If you have any more questions you'd like to leave in the comments section, we'd be happy to answer your questions. If you're interested in knowing anything about cats, Seattle Humane, the adoption process, day of giving, all that fun stuff, we are here to help answer those questions. Share a little teaser of the kittens who are going to be available tomorrow to cuddle with during our kitten cuddle booth for our 125th birthday. We were founded in September 14th, 1897. No big whoop. That's a pretty long time ago. We've grown a lot since then, expanded our services. We are no longer just a shelter. We are also a pet resource center. We have a lot of community programs to help pets stay happy and healthy with the people who love them. So we encourage you, if you are in need of any of those services, to check out seattlehumane.org. And if you are in need of a new family member, also go to seattlehumane.org and check out the available adoption kittens, cats, dogs, puppies available for adoption, critters every once in a while. We just had our 3 rats. They went home together, so that's one less thing.
Hi, come here.
And again, these are the fire kittens. They are 3 of the 5. 2 of them are in surgery right now, getting spayed and neutered. All of our pets get spayed and neutered, microchipped, vaccinations, basically everything they need to be healthy. You also get, I think it's like a month of Trupanion insurance. We just gotta go get them checked out first, and then that'll start. Definitely encourage getting pet insurance. Because accidents happen, especially when they're flopping around like this all the time, right? Not you, of course. This one. This is the chosen one. Yeah. This one's coming home with me. Holly, if you're watching, this is our new cat. I don't know the cat's name.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be the one attached to my shoulder. Oh. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. We'll be having a lot of other posts coming out for Day of Giving, sharing our life-saving mission, some great foster stories, some great Seattle Humane stories from people who have been helped by Seattle Humane, mostly those who have found a loved one who has provided amazing companionship, which everybody could use a little more of in these trying times. FYI, it's almost 12:30, which means we are officially open. So if you want to come down and check out some more cats and kittens, please do. We'll be open here till 6, and Day of Giving, you can give until midnight and have your donation be matched, thanks to our generous donors and our corporate sponsors. I love you. So yeah, please come on down, tune into our socials. We'll be sharing amazing stories all day. You know, if I don't get distracted by this kitten and a delicate phone call I need to make to my spouse. Right? Right? Alright, so we'll be here for just a few more minutes. Again, it's Day of Giving all day, 125th birthday happening tomorrow. We're going to be partying really hard. We're going to have human-friendly cake. We're going to have pet-friendly cake for our friend Duke, who's going to come out of foster and enjoy some cake. I think he has a hold on him.
He does. He has to meet, I think, either after the cake or the next day.
Oh, wow. Maybe after the cake, right? Yeah.
Hi.
How's it going? But yeah, come down for some cake, cuddle with these kittens. We're going to have kid-friendly activities. We're going to be giving tours of the campus. You get to see where all the magic happens. And yeah, you might see me. You might see Laura. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ah, great.
I'll be around.
She'll be here. Yeah. And we'll be here for just a little bit longer. If you have any more questions, put them in the comment section. Love to answer your questions. And really just kind of like don't want to get back to work. I just want to hang out with these cats, right?
It's really nice.
This is working out for us. So, you know, the longer we can stall. So ask a question. I'm looking. No questions? No questions from the four people. Thank you so much to the people who have been on here the entire time listening to my nonsense and enjoying these cute, I said cute.
No, don't play with your hands.
Don't play with your, yeah, that's right.
That's a good kitten fact.
A good kitten fact.
Don't play with your hands.
Don't play with your hands. Don't encourage them. Also, a good reason why kittens should get adopted in pairs,
Mm-hmm.
because they learn positive play.
Yeah.
They learn not to bite hard, not to scratch each other, because they do it to each other and they go, oh, because you don't want to bite your kitten back.
Right.
You don't want to scratch your kitten.
No.
That's weird. And abuse.
Siblings get to teach each other.
Siblings get to beat up on each other. As most of you with siblings know, that's allowed. Even if you're 37 years old, you can still go home and punch your brother in the head.
But if you if you play with your hands with the kittens, it might be a little bit cute now, but it won't be cute when they're bigger.
It's true. Yeah. My cat gets a little bit like that sometimes. You know, he's 16 years old. I think he's a little bit too old to. But you don't encourage it, right? You know, you go, okay, you're spicy. We're not going to do it. You know,
You
grab a
redirect
wand.
them, to something better.
Yeah, just like with these kittens, my cat, we've got a lot of toys at home, and he only wants to play with like 2 of them. Yeah. So next year, if you give right now, your donation will be matched. So you will double your gift all the way through midnight, and we promise we will not use any of it to buy toys that kittens do not want to play with. We will buy these cheap wand toys.
Yeah, they were great.
These, they're long lasting, they're durable. You can just play with them all day. Well, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. I'm sure this thing will keep on going. It will be saved. You can go ahead and enjoy this at your leisure or leisure, depending on how you speak. And so we're gonna sign off now, but look for this thing to materialize on our Facebook page, and feel free to drop a question in if you have one. And if you don't, I have to lean in to turn off the live. You're gonna either see my face, but I'd rather you see this. I'd rather you see this. All right, say goodbye. Thank you, everyone.